Cross.
Oh yeah.
Let's go. There we go.
That was outside the foot.
Banger.
Rocket.
I'll go back post. You go first post. I'll switch it up. Oh shoot.
Yeah.
I got like.
You got it. I'm just here. I see that.
Yeah. Yeah. Dum. Coburn. Nope. Oh, I'm there, baby.
Oh,
Give me that shit.
Oh,
That felt so
crap.
nice.
Saved it. That was a pure save. And there.
Football.
Oh my word.
Oh.
Into this thing. Oh my
All you.
word. Here we go. Full powering it, basically.
Let's go, baby.
Let's go.
And ball shots are amazing this year. Just normal power shots are crazy good.
And 1 minute of stoppage time.
Ooh, shit, good run.
Just can't put it on the crossing perk.
Oh. Yo, what is up, guys? This is Lesky. As you can see, I have a green screen set up. I finally got some proper lighting to where the green screen looks somewhat presentable. I do think I could improve the lighting even more to make it look better. So I hope y'all enjoy. This is my first video with a green screen, so I'm going to test it out. This video is going to be based on a center mid box-to-box build. I am currently level 68, so not max level yet, getting pretty close. You level up very fast this year, which I like. But we're going to be in the center mid position. We're going to be a box-to-box midfielder, and we're going to be a pretty big midfielder. We're 6'4", 198 pounds. I kind of wanted to get a similar body type to Sergey Milinkovic-Savic. He is around 6'4", so I went 6'4". And this year, center mids actually have decent heading. It's like something in the 70s. And then you can upgrade it a good amount for not that much skill points to like in the 80s and have a respectable heading accuracy. Last year, center mids and cams had terrible heading. It was in the 50s, and even if you upgraded, it would be horrible. So you couldn't make like a bigger box-to-box midfielder that can go in the box and actually be lethal in the air and score off some headers, volleys, from corners, crosses, whatever it may be. So 6'4", 198 for the height and weight. You can adjust the weight a little bit. Same with the height if you want. It's really preference. But I felt like 198 was a good mesh for this build because it upgrades the physicals, but it also upgrades the shot power and like just the shooting stats, I think, in general, a good amount. So it really makes this build good in front of the goal. And then preferred foot, that is up to you. So that's this height and weight. Let's take a look at the perks. For the first perk on this build, I decided to go for physical strength. We have some physical upgrades, but this will just upgrade the strength and jumping even more when jostling, shielding, or heading the ball. It'll also increase the ball control. This is a pretty beastly build, so physical strength will make it even stronger. You'll be able to dominate the midfield, pretty much out-muscle anyone shoulder to shoulder, and you'll be able to body people off the ball quite easily because of the big frame and the crazy strength that physical strength gives you. And it also will just help for winning headers and being even deadlier as an aerial threat because it increases the jumping, and this is a tall build. The second perk is threaded pass. You could switch this out for really any passing perk if you prefer one of them, but threaded pass because just to hit those through balls on the ground, over the top, to your forwards, wingers, whatever it may be, get some assists. I really like the through ball perk. It increases your vision, which makes the through balls better, grants the player the swerve and flare traits, and 5-star weak foot ability, so you'll always have a 5-star when making through ball passes. For the third perk, I currently have skill dribbler, but I wasn't using skill dribbler the entire time. For a bit, I was using physical strength, threaded pass, and then I think instead of skill dribbler, I had first time shot on because, again, this build is big and I really just wanted the power header trait. It increases your finishing and heading during one-time shots while giving the power header trait. So this would just make us even better in the air. But I ended up taking that off and trying skill dribbler, seeing like improve the dribbling even more, and it felt pretty nice. So you have some options if you want to take like threaded pass or skill dribbler off. I would keep physical strength, but you could go more defensive, go like ball winner, interceptor, chase down. Those three options would be great. Distance shooter if you want to take some distance shots. Light passes would be solid. I really like that. I don't know about poacher necessarily. It's a box to box, so if you get in the box and take some shots, it actually could be pretty good. It would upgrade your shooting stats quite a bit, I think. tireless runner if you want more stamina, but we do have a lot of stamina on this build, which you're about to see. So those are the 3 perks that I was using. Again, you can switch skill dribbler out for any perk you'd like. You really have some options with the midfielder. So let's take a look at the skill tree. I'm sure most of y'all have noticed, but I have 10 skill points available that I have not allocated. Right now, the setup I have on this build is what I used for the last game using this build. So I'm going to add the 10 skill points probably towards the end of the video, because I'm sure a lot of y'all aren't as high of a level as me right now, so y'all probably don't even have as much skill points. But again, I say this in majority of my videos at the beginning of this year. Don't worry about it. Leveling up this year in pro clubs is very quick. You'll get to my level in no time. So on the physical page, what I wanted to go for is some reactions, some strength upgrades, jumping for maybe just winning more headers. And then I think we have some stamina, even though we don't need it too much. So we got the strength on the left, and then we got this next strength right here. And then there's 2 parts on this one. This one will give you +3 reactions for 2 skill points. And I wanted to bump that up. Reactions are very important in FIFA. And I think maybe even more important this year, especially on new gen with the hypermotion 2 technology and everything. So I really like upgrading reactions for pretty much every single build. I'm definitely going to be doing that a lot this year. So on the right side, we're getting some stamina upgrades, and then we're also going to get the second part right here, which will give you +4 reactions to get it to 92. Pretty nice. 90 or higher when it comes to reactions is solid. And then what we're going to do is upgrade the jumping. I went for this +3 jumping, and then I went for this +2 jumping right here. And that's the physical page that I was rocking with the most of the time. We have 79 aggression, which is the lowest stat. We could upgrade that more if we have more skill points. So not too bad. 92 reactions, 83 strength, 88 stamina. Like I said, the stamina is very good. We can upgrade it even more and almost get like 99. So you really don't need tireless runner on this build. And then the 82 jumping onto defending, where I currently don't have any skill points. Like right now, I could add some of the skill points that I have available to defending, and that would be pretty good. Like I could do something like this maybe and just make it a little bit better. But I might not even do that and might just focus on another category, because as you can see, for a box-to-box midfielder, these defensive stats are already fantastic. 71 interceptions, 80 defensive awareness, 77 stand tackle, and 76 slide tackle. So I did not upgrade the defending at all. And we have the physical strength perk, so we're even stronger. We can body people, and the big body type of this build really helps out on defense. For dribbling, as you can see, I went all out. I almost got everything except for this attack positioning and dribbling to bump up the dribbling to 90, and then it would upgrade the attack positioning, which is only helpful for innies. I might upgrade it later, but right now I haven't. I have 83 agility, 86 balance, 93 ball control, and 88 dribbling on this build. This is basically the max dribbling for a center mid build of this body type, other than the dribbling, this one thing that I could get. So the dribbling is fantastic. I do wish the agility and balance would be a little bit better, but it's really not too bad if you think about it, because this build is 6'4", 198 pounds. We got the 5-star skills, had to go for the links and the maestro to upgrade the dribbling, agility, ball control, and balance, all that good stuff that you want in FIFA. Technically, if you don't like have enough skill points, I guess, as not as high of a level as me, you could just take the links archetype off. I would prefer going for the maestro first, just to upgrade the dribbling. Their dribbling and agility is lower to start out with. So if you want to upgrade, get one of these archetypes first and you can't get both, I would definitely go for maestro and then get links whenever you have enough skill points. Let's look at passing. The stats on this page are solid and have room for even more improvement, but right now this is what I currently have: a 90 vision, 82 crossing, 88 long pass, 87 short pass, and 76 curve. I would love to upgrade the curve more. I think curve seems to be very important this year when it comes to passes and even shots. So I would love to upgrade the curve, something like this maybe with the extra skill points. That's probably what I'll do at the end. But right now, the passing stats are fantastic. And remember, we have the through ball perk, so the 90 vision is actually even higher, maybe like 95 or 99 vision, depending on how much it actually upgrades that stat. We could also upgrade the long passing and short passing a bit more to like around 90. Crossing is not as important for a center mid. You're not going to be going too wide. You're going to be more central, so I didn't really upgrade that too much other than this like crossing and vision right here. You get 5 attribute increases for 3 skill points, so you might as well do it. This is the passive page. Onto shooting. This build has a 4-star weak foot. On the left side, I went all the way down to this weak foot, got some shot power upgrades also, and then below it, I got some more shot power to get the shot power up to 87, which is solid. And then on the right side, this is some heading accuracy upgrades. As I said, this is a taller build, and I scored a lot of headers with this build, so I upgraded the heading also. And if you do rock first time shot on this build, it'll be even better in the air when it comes to headers. So I got these 3 things right here, which will give you +9 heading. And then for the third one, there's a second part on all of them, but you're going to go down to the third one and get this one for 4 skill points. That'll give you +4 heading and then +4 volleys, which is nice value. And you'll have 87 heading accuracy on this center mid build. So when you do have a chance to score a header, it should be pretty consistent, especially if you have first time shot on. But I would love to upgrade the finishing even more. Maybe do something like this, I guess, to get it to 80. Maybe get the 5-star weak foot. I don't think it's very important as like a center mid. It's more important as an attacker build. The long shots could be getting upgraded more, even though 83 is really not too bad this year. And I did make some nice long shots with this build. So the shooting stats are fantastic. Honestly, every single category, as you may have noticed, is really well rounded. This has become a common theme for the first few builds I have made on FIFA 23 Pro Clubs. I haven't gone for much pace increase. Pace isn't as important this year. Don't get me wrong, it is still very important, and your player would be much better if you had more pace. Skill points wise, it costs a lot of skill points to upgrade the pace. So right now I haven't spent much skill points on pace. If I want, I could upgrade the acceleration like this, put 8 skill points on it for only +4 acceleration, and then maybe get the sprint speed like this, but I don't really know how much of a difference that is actually going to feel in game, and you really don't feel that slow. The 80 sprint speed is pretty solid, to be honest. So that's the pace page. I don't have anything on it. I would upgrade that last once you start leveling up this build even more. So for the last 10 skill points on this build, there's really a lot of options where I could put these. I could go back to physical and say, like, I want to upgrade the jumping even more and reactions. I could do something like this. That honestly seems pretty nice. Again, like I said, I could upgrade the defending. Dribbling, not so much. I could just get this one right here to max out the dribbling. Passing, I really could upgrade the passing. So I think for now, what I'm going to do is just put it on curve to get it to 85, because currently it's only at 76. Not that great. So this upgrades it a lot. We get 9 curve upgrades for 8 skill points, I believe, and that'll get all of our passing stats to 80 or higher. And then we'll have 2 skill points where we could really put anywhere, doesn't matter. Put it on long shots, finishing, maybe pace. But for now, I think I'll just bump up the short passing to 89. And that's going to complete the first box-to-box center mid build on my channel for FIFA 23 Pro Clubs. Hit that like button on this video for me. Let me know in the comments what you think of this build if you give it a try. And hit that subscribe button on my channel if you haven't already subbed. As always, y'all have a great rest of y'all's day, and peace out.